These Cold Walls of Thunder Bay, Chapter 10. I can't put into words how difficult it is to lose my brother. We were there for each other all our lives right up until the very end. I didn't get to go back into the wing. They put me right down here into the Weeping Walk. Killing a prison guard and trying to escape is a death penalty right away. No chance to appeal and no chance to change my ways. We were so close to freedom, but it went wrong. When I came back into the prison that night, they gave me a chance to tell them what had happened. I got one hell of a beating because of it. I didn't care. I tried to get an apology out of them at least for killing Stanley, but they wouldn't speak about it. They wouldn't even let me write to Alice to tell her. They were going to do that themselves. I spent that night in a holding cell, the same one we were in when we first arrived. I didn't sleep. I just cried the night away. I wished and hoped that it was all just a bad dream. The next morning, Dolan came in to see me. "George, I'm very angry and upset about what I have heard today. Why did you think you would be able to escape?" "I just wanted to get away," I said. We wanted to be out of this place, because we weren't meant to be here. Dolan was listening, but he didn't really reply. "George, for your crimes, it is our responsibility to make an example of you. You will leave this cell today and spend the rest of your sentence on death row before your execution." I sat in silence. I knew that it was going to happen. I had made my peace. "We can arrange for a priest to come and see you, and your last meal will be catered for. But aside from that, there is nothing else left. Do you have any questions?" I did. "What happened to the poppy that Stanley had in his hands when he died? Can I have it?" "Oh, that," said Dolan. "I'll have it put into your cell later for you." He turned to leave. "I'm sorry it had to come to this," he said. "I was too, if I'm honest. It was a mistake killing Ellis. I didn't want him to die. I just wanted him out of my way. But it's too late to dwell in the past." Later on that day I was taken down to the Weeping Walk. It was so different to the wing. It was so quiet and cold, with no windows. The other prisoners didn't even look up when I walked by. There was no chance of any hope down here. It was the bitter end. As promised, the poppy was left on my bed. When I got in the cell, I held it close to me, and once again I cried. A few weeks had passed, and it hadn't got any easier. I still had nightmares about leaving Stanley and seeing him die. I had a few meetings with a priest, but that did nothing either. I could only keep on thinking about how different things could have been if we had escaped. We could have started again, tried our best to keep out of trouble, and never darkened the doors of Thunder Bay again. Thinking didn't change anything. I know it'll be tomorrow that they're killing me, so I've just been making peace with myself. It hasn't been easy, but I've been trying. As for me, my story is now told. I knew you wouldn't care, but I told you anyway. Me, well, my time is up. I'm about to head to see old Sparky, take a seat in the electric chair, the same chair my brother built. There's an irony in there somewhere, but I don't have time to think about it.